but it should be back now, hopefully. I accidentally knocked over a cable, but we're back. Where was I? Okay, so if you're a senior, um, talk to a teacher that mainly teaches seniors because I only have like three of y'all. I do know that Mr. Janka is in charge of all of the uh, graduation stuff. But for freshmen to juniors, you guys have till next week, so you guys have time. And my assignments are not too long. I hope, I think. Anyways, Antarctica. Bunch of scientists live here. Why? Why don't normal people? The same reason why you wouldn't want to live in like most of Egypt, because there's nothing there. It's all ice. It's all barren. So you can't really live here and like survive. But scientists, however, do go here. They have bases here, and it's scientists from all over the world, from almost every single country, and they have their own portions of Antarctica, and they use it, and they stay here, and they go and research um, on how climate works and just how the planet works from here. So it's really cool. So Antarctica is mainly used for scientists to do science stuff. And if you just like look around Antarctica, mainly on like the coastline, you'll see like stuff from time to time, but again, it's not much. Yeah, I'm not seeing. And these photos are also like all whack. But just assume they're like a bunch of scientists right now in Antarctica, just chilling out, chilling. Get it? Because it's ice. Also, if you notice, South Africa is just really close to Antarctica. That's why you see penguins here. There are a lot of penguins on the coast of Africa, and they swim from here all the way to this side of Antarctica. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's like the Machu Picchu base, like a lot of small stations. You can like if you zoom in enough, you can kind of see it, like these small buildings. But this isn't like permanent stuff. Scientists do not live here. They do leave to go back to their own countries because you can't really live here for long periods of time because there's no food or supplies. And that's basically like the main thing over Antarctica. It's just that every country agreed to share this big chunk of ice to do research and science. And that's pretty cool. It's like everyone's working together to figure out stuff and to solve problems. Like right now, I think. I'm pretty sure everyone's working together to like solve problems over stuff. Antarctica has 70% of the world's freshwater. Yeah, that's true as well. A lot of fresh water is actually found in glaciers and icebergs and all of that. But once this melts, that could be a problem. So now you guys might learn a bit more stuff about Antarctica. It's, it's not, again, it's not much, but it's there, and hopefully it will still be there long from now. Let's go to Australia. Why not? We didn't get much time. Actually, we didn't get any time at all to go over Australia because we were supposed to end off with Australia and Antarctica. Um, but you guys do know that it was on fire for a while. I believe that most of the fires have been put out and they're pretty okay now, minus the whole coronavirus thing. But if you look at a population density map, uh, and I don't know if Google Maps shows you population, but it doesn't. Okay. if you look at a population density map, or you just look at stuff like this zoomed out, where do you see all of the cities being located? So Australia is divided into like 5 regions, and you can see like the points all around it. Those are all the cities. Yeah, near water, specifically along the coastline. That is because the middle of Australia is kind of very barren. You do have cities and stuff, but your biggest populations will be on the coastline. Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, those major big cities that everyone talks about in Australia. Adelaide. So we may have an assignment next week. No, next week is a catch-up day. Your very last assignment was posted already, and it says on Google Classroom, if you're back to it, and you go to classwork, it says the final assignment. That's it. And I already have about 39 people having turned it in. So technically 39 people are done with the class. Again, next week is for catch up. So if you're missing stuff, you get it turned in. And all of that. I'm getting emails and people are turning in work. That's awesome. I put in zeros yesterday. Or this morning. I don't remember when, but I put in zeros just to see how everyone's doing. Most of those zeros will not stay because a lot of the students have not managed to contact, and it wouldn't be fair to them. The school is gonna like tell me like how exactly to handle grades and stuff as we get closer to when grades are due. But if you've been doing work though and turning stuff in and getting decent grades, then you're probably just gonna end up with a higher grade coming out of all of this, and that's cool. But if you haven't been able to because you're like you don't have access to the internet or computers or you couldn't get any packets, that's fine. But you gotta tell me because I can't read minds. I don't know if you're doing okay or not. I have to call you manually and be like, hey, ma'am or sir, is your child doing okay? And then Miss Hardy just sent me an email about a really, really sad video by the choir students. Oh, this is the share of my seniors and everyone. Okay, we can watch that in a bit. I'll just pull it up to have in the corner, and then we can check it out. But yeah, with Australia, people mainly live along the coastline. It was on fire for a bit, but now it's not. Oh yeah, Perth. Perth is I know someone who was from Perth, and they're cool. But again, it's all on the coastline. People live there because there's access to water. You don't understand the Google Docs assessment? Can you help me? Which assessment are you talking about? Going back to Google Classroom, week 9. Okay, so I went over it yesterday in the video, and if you want to see me go a bit more in depth with that, go watch the video from yesterday, or not from yesterday, but from the 19th. But to sum this up, you're going to research one region, and let me see if I can. Okay, you're gonna research one region in the world anywhere. Maybe not the U.S. though, because you can, but it's not as fun. But you're gonna just look at one place, and then tell me what does that place have to do to continue growing, but not harm the planet. For instance, a lot of let's say China. China is growing super fast. Has a bunch of people. Has the most people ever. It's like over 1 billion people. But to have that kind of development to grow that much over time, they have to use things like big factories and oil and gas and a lot of non-renewable resources. And doing all of that causes a lot of pollution and it's harming the planet. It's not sustainable. You can't keep doing that forever because eventually all of the oil is going to run out. or or it gets too polluted that people can't live there. So your goal is to tell me what can that country do to have sustainable development. It's continue growing without hurting the planet. And a lot of countries have done uh, a lot of ways of sustainable development. For instance, people in Germany, they have those big wind turbines, the big things that are powered by wind, and they convert wind energy into electricity. You also have like solar panels here. Just various examples of what you can do. But I just want, let's say it says down here, in 2 to 3 sentences, state the development needed. So what do they have to do, and how would that benefit the environment, society, and the economy? Okay, how would switching to more sustainable development be a good thing, besides for the planet? How does it help that country? How does it help the economy? And so you would just do that research and then submit it. And again, it's not much. This is actually a lot less than what the assignments are, I think. Especially if you're in K. But it's just a very short, simple, final thing. And I'm sad that we couldn't do anything more fun and exciting, but there's not much that we can do with all of this going on. Unfortunately, maybe next year. Oh, are there any more questions? I'm getting a lot of emails. Oh boy. Yep, I'm getting a lot of people turning in stuff, so I appreciate that. Thank you for turning in stuff. If you're doing that right now. Okay. Back to where was I? And I just noticed the music stopped, so I'm gonna just find something else to put on in the background. Do do do. Just some chill, lo-fi hip hop because that's how I do things. So then did I write that Germany can make more wind turbines and then sell their own spare power or something? I mean, yeah, you could. You could use that as an example, as long as you like, expand on it. Yeah. Alright, let's see if I remember this site. Okay, so just gonna do some little fun world geography stuff. We're on a site called GeoGuessr. And what GeoGuessr is, hold on, let me check my email is getting blown up today. Ooh. So what GeoGuessr is it's a bunch of like games you use on Google Maps. For instance, let's see. I think this is the site I was thinking of. Let's play. I need an account. Oh man. Oh man. We're gonna just sign in on my email. On my school email. There we go. We're done. I'm in. Okay. Alright, so we are in a location, and we have to guess, where we are. Wait, so what is Germany doing that's harming their environment? So, you do not have to necessarily say what's being harmful. Germany's been doing a lot better. So they switched off from using oil and gases to renewable resources.
I thought you might be home. I wasn't sure.
It's what can they do to make it to do it better. You might want to choose it might be easier to choose a country that's already kind of like bad with that. So any country that hasn't been able to switch to sustainable development. About a map. That looks. I don't know Spanish, but that looks like Spanish to me. Could also be Portuguese. I want to say somewhere in like South America, from the looks of it. Yeah, looks like a small village maybe in South America. I don't know exactly what country, but based off of that sign and based off of how it looks, I just want to guess that. Have I ever been to South America? No, I have not. I've been to a few countries, but nowhere. I've been to Mexico for a little bit, not too long though. But I wouldn't say that's like traveling to South America because Mexico is like Central or North America. I want to go to like Argentina or Chile. And like maybe not right now, obviously, but I want to go sometime. Also Venezuela because like my best friend's from there, and also Venezuela is kind of a hot mess right now. Do you edit the doc and then send it to you? Yes, you should be able to edit it and then submit it. There's also, if you go to, so under living at home, if you go to where it says how to access and submit work, there's a video that explains how to do all of that. And then it's the same with all the assignments too. Yep, so I want to say that this is probably South America. I don't know how specific I have to be though. I'm just gonna say Mexico. Ooh, it was Brazil. So hey, so it was Portuguese. Okay, I was right. So I was 4.5 thousand miles off from the thing. So it's not too bad. Same area, basically. Same region. Okay, now this though. Let us know. I want to say somewhere in Europe. This looks very European. Because when I see snowy mountains, I think of like either Nepal because of the Alps, or or like Norway and Sweden. Okay, it just changed seasons when I went through a different thing. Yeah, but this kind of looks European-ish. What was my favorite country that I visited? Probably Germany. Germany or Norway, both really cool countries. Alright, these cars, I can't, they don't show the license plate, so I can't really guess from there. If I can find words or something, like that sign right there might have something for me. Futomittel. Okay, yeah, okay, so it's German. Germany or close to German. So either Germany, Austria, Switzerland. There's a dude right there. Yeah, so we're gonna say somewhere around, let's say here-ish. I'm confident that's very close to here. I might be wrong. What was so cool about them? I just love Germany. It's a really great country. Oh, whoa, whoa. I was right. It was. Put it there. Okay, so it was in Switzerland. Okay, I was really close. Actually, it wasn't. It was. Okay, so it's like. It was in Italy. Okay, Italy, but the signs were in German. Okay, that's cool. If you go to any European country, you can see a very big difference between there and here in the U.S. Just how people are, how places are, traveling. For instance, public transportation, taking the bus, super easy, and they're always on time. Here in Houston, if I want to catch the bus, like a public bus, a metro, they're not always gonna show up. Okay, this is in Indonesia. Bam, easy. Pretty sure this is Indonesia because of that sign. Or the Philippines? I don't know. Rupees. Yeah. So I'm gonna say it's in Indonesia, based off of that sign. Like maybe here. I'm gonna guess. And we're just gonna guess it out. No, I don't wanna pay. This is fun, but I don't wanna pay. Ooh, I was close. Yep. And again, this is Indonesia. This is GeoGuessr. You can see it. Oh, actually, it's kind of cut off, isn't it? Let's see if I can. Yeah, GeoGuessr right up top there. All right, so now we have this one. And honestly, I'm stumped because this kind of looks like you would see it here, but these trees are. I want to say somewhere in Europe as well, based off of the design of the houses and the trees all around. By the way, if you were here earlier when I talked about a few continents like Australia and Antarctica, I basically gave you the answers to last week's assignment, week 8, which was to tell me about stuff from Antarctica or Australia. Because most of the time, it's not too much. And you don't have to use Edgenuity or the packets if you don't want to or if you can't. Google works just fine as long as you don't plagiarize. If you just copy and paste from a website, it's kind of obvious for me to tell, and I will just give you a 0 because it's cheating. It's not putting in your own words. You're just copying off of someone. Usually like some grown 50-year-old who has a different writing style than you. And it gets pretty obvious when I notice that you use really big words that not even I would use in a normal setting. Anyways, I am stumped. I have no idea where this is, and I can't find any writing. That's how I can tell usually, is if I see writing. I can kind of guess the language. So I see a city way off in the distance, so we can slowly travel there. One thing I've noticed is that they drive on the right side of the road, based off of how that car is parked. Yeah, and this car too. No languages yet, though. If you guys want to give some guesses too, feel free. Maybe you're right. Let's try to go to the sign if I can. Russian? Okay, so this is Eastern Europe, maybe. I'm assuming that's Russian. Room service. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna guess. We're gonna say somewhere in Eastern Europe. Let's say around here. Around Ukraine, Belarus, Russia. Yet. Yeah, it's Russian. Russian's kind of a hard language. I don't want to really try that much on it and learn it. Yeah, I'm gonna guess around here. So around. Oh yeah, and my thing is a bit off. Let's. Okay. So we're just gonna go and hope for the best. Ooh, I was close. Okay, it was deep in Russia. Okay. Okay, last round. Let's see what we can do. This is not good. This is countryside. This could be literally anywhere. Yeah, I do not see any cities near. Oh man, this is it. We're not gonna get this right. This could even, heck, this could be in the United States, for all we know. Like, Midwest. Somewhere in Wyoming. This is pretty, though. Like, this is a really pretty place. But I would like to see a sign or something. Because once you find some words, you can kind of guess where anything is. And remember, while we're here, I am free to answer any questions that you guys might have. Doing this mountain stuff lets me pay attention to the chat if I need to. I see horses? Or cows? I don't know. Horses. Yeah, man, we are in the middle of nowhere. And I'm not very good with plants, so I don't know any of these plants are. But they have horses. Lots of horses. It's like eventually, if we travel far down enough, we'll find like a highway or something, maybe. Oh, okay, that zoomed out a lot. Ace. Can I get a language on you? You van? Or is that not possible? That's not possible. Ace. So, ball trap. So this could be somewhere in the US. Fortunately, I don't know where in the US this would be. And I'm pretty sure I'm just going backwards now. actually can't. Oh wait, that was a sign. Oh wait, it's too far away so I can't see. Let's say Reverie Chase? I don't know. I don't want to Google like names and stuff either because that's kind of cheating. Yeah, okay, I'm about to give up and just guess somewhere in the middle of the US. Because that's my educated guess. I'm seeing English words. I'm seeing a climate that would match being in the US. Even though it doesn't look like what I'm used to, like in Texas. This is just deep countryside. I want to say Montana. Just guessing. Montana sounds about right. I could be completely off. It could be somewhere, and it could be Canada. Okay, we found. It might not even be in the United States. It could be Europe. Can I go in here? No, I can't. Oh wait, we found something else. Vindre boys? What? Okay, looking at these numbers now. I could cheat and look up the area code for that phone number. But that's lame. Why do you say it's France? Did you look it up? That would be cheating. And this could be France, yeah, it could be any European country. Oh. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Is boys a French word? Yeah, this could be France. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going to trust you. I'm gonna say it's in France. So looking at it in here, zooming it in. France, we're in France. It wouldn't be in Paris. It would be somewhere rural, not full of cities. So I want to say like right around here. That looks good. I'm gonna guess. Wow, what do you know? It was in France. But like, okay, it was over here. It was like on next to Spain, close to Spain. It's Saint Jean Pied de Poule. I don't know. I don't speak French. Yeah, that was fun. You know, the first one was super off in terms of distance, but I was saying, you know, general area. And then we had really close ones with like Germany, and then we got this country off of Russia, and then we got Indonesia. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, that was fun. I'm gonna go and just like kind of zoom in a bit better. I'm gonna just zoom in and like snap a picture of it. Be like, hey, I'm not too bad at this. And again, that's GeoGuessr, and like GEO Guesser. So that's a fun thing to do. if you want to like explore and try to guess around. Okay, so I've gone over the assignments. I've talked a little bit about like Antarctica and all of that stuff. Alright, well, I'll be answering some emails right now, so if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in. I'll just be sitting here and chilling. I went to Salt Lakes yesterday because we had to turn in technology, so like the microphone systems and all of the student laptops and whatever else had to be turned in, and also just cleaning up my room and doing anything else. Say hi to your teachers when you come back? Well, not everyone might be there. Some people might move on to different schools or retire. But if you're still there, yeah, drop by and say hello. And like, don't high five or anything. Just like say hello from a distance. I don't know how it's gonna be when we get back. You might not even like have in-person classes when we get back. You could still be online. I hope I'm in the same room too. Last year my room was like across the hall, and it was kinda dark because we didn't have any windows. So whenever there was a blackout or a power outage, the entire room would just go pitch black. So I like having windows now. Your geometry teacher moved to Bridgeland? Oh, well. Yeah, when you move, you want to go teach at a school that's closer. That's fair, because I live far away from Salt Lakes, so I wouldn't mind teaching somewhere closer. But if I don't have to drive that far to get to Salt Lakes, I can teach from home, it's totally fine. I just wish that the school could like provide every student with like a laptop or internet access or something. because not everyone does. Oh my gosh, I got so many emails right now. How long have I been at Silent Lakes? This is my second year. Transferred into Silent Lakes last year, 2018. Oh yes, and please check your grades, both on Google Classroom and the gradebook, to make sure that they match up. Because I have to manually go and add up all the grades, or I have to manually transfer the grades from Google Classroom into the gradebook, and I might mess up. There's 140 of you guys. So please make sure that your grades on gradebook are like in Google Classroom. If I put a 0 by accident, please tell me. But you know what? I can actually just put on the choir video that they sent us, just to have playing, because they would probably want me to play that for you guys. Maybe make that full screen, and then let's move this so it looks a little bit better, just a little bit. All right. Special tribute to the class of 2020. wasn't that just the sweetest thing? Oh wait, there's more. What? Oh, this is all the credits and stuff now. If there are any more questions, please let me know. Because it is 2 o'clock, and technically this is when I clock out. So again, please, if you have any more questions, just put them in the chat, and I can answer them for you. What did I think of the video? It was alright. I'm not a big choir person, so I can't really say much. But, you know, great singers. It's the choir department of every school. And you know they have to be pretty good at singing if they're a choir teacher. I've got a few more phone calls to make and some more emails to send before I can go and take a nap or, you know, do anything. Reminder, we do have only 1 week left. The school year ends on a Thursday of next week. So let's try to get there in one piece. Yep, I will be here tomorrow.
We got together with Pastor Chris and Pastor Steven on Thursday.
No, not autoplay. We're not doing that. We're not bringing religion into this. But yeah, I'll be here tomorrow at 12. I think I said. But I should just check because I don't remember what I put down. Yeah, I got. Is this week the last week or is next week? Next week is the last week. We finish on May 28th. There we go. Okay, yes. So tomorrow is from 12 to 1. So I will see you guys tomorrow from 12 to 1. Hopefully, if nothing goes horribly wrong. Alright, so as always, take care, make good choices, drink plenty of water, eat your veggies, wash your hands, stay 6 feet away from people, and don't do drugs. Bye.